Hello everyone, Dadwell here, and as you see, the board here has changed a little because in my haste to finish up yesterday, I forgot to save, so I had to redo the battle. So I managed to save one of the people here, but now let's continue the actual story, shall we?
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And
I've
who the
seen
hell
much
are you
bloodier
again?
battles than this.
Show some respect.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
There, now I can make.
Damn, you knocked him clean out. Nice.
I prefer to settle matters with my own hands.
Mission accomplished, I guess. Paladin Benno, leader of the Benno boys, adventurers for hire and all. You're out of luck. Alcin, druid who runs this place, knew his stuff. But he ain't here anymore. Got himself nabbed by gobos. Same ones what chased us here. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Think he's got an apprentice running around somewheres, though. Nadine, Natalie, something like that.
Wasn't a healer you just knocked out? For once?
Now that that's settled, we can get to finding a healer.
Actually,
What the
Astarion,
hell?
can you do this, please?
A little chicanery. Delightful. Don't mind that. Can't give up now. Moving in.
Actually, now I'll go to camp and take a long rest because I'm gonna need it. Okay, so there's two of
I should
Gale
speak
over
up.
here apparently. Great.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
First and foremost, that damn
Spot
tadpole.
on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Well, long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
I mean, that's valid.
What's
I
with
forget
the
you can.
hunger?
Sometimes there's stuff in here you can look at. I don't remember where in camp though. Anyway, you know what?
Let's see.
Nah, I'm just gonna go to bed and we can continue the plot. Shady little bugger, aren't we? Leave camp. Here we go. Now let's do some shopping. I have a bunch of trash to get rid of. But first, actually, because I'm noticing a bit of lag.
No one in years, and suddenly we're
Um,
overwhelmed.
they are lowering the resolution a bit.
And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you.
Uh,
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
what ritual are you talking about?
Ah, I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
I'm looking for a
I
healer.
pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
The spell thief would be a beautiful bow for me, considering I'm using a lot of low-level spells. Well, only low-level spells currently, to be exact.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Heavily doubt they do. Anyways, put these in Asterion. Give these I stole to my healer, and you're going to see why now. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon, +1 to strength. I wanted these on Shadowheart because she's gonna be the designated healer of my party. And the reason I got these spell scrolls are actually so I could burn even more money, in a way. It's so I could, sorry, wrong person, give them to Gale and have him write them into his spell book. Meaning even if I respec him, I will have those permanently unlocked, which is basically a way to get more cantrips than you can have.
With haste.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Whereas where the weak have need, the strong have a duty. Stay.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his
Alright, why are these two? Why are they like this?
Over here.
Gale, why you do this? There we go. Great, now everyone will come up here. Sorry about that.
I'm proud of you kids.
Very well. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not
Bro,
like
you're a
you.
child.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It is good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Those of you who don't know, Avernus is basically the hellish
Hell's great
realms.
fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Hunting in the hell's
I'm
dangerous
no
territory.
stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
Sorry, but there's no room for me. A
Alright,
splendid
meet me at
plan.
camp.
We'll talk more there.
Great, now a warlock.
Don't mind if I do.
Just joinking these real quick, because I want. As you see, I don't only have 41 gold, I need more. I'm sorry, why is that in the... Oh. You know what, I'll not complain, I'll just yoink.
What's in here?
Ill matter hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the other dies, then by ill matter they are blessed. Jurgel, or so it often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kellamore he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kellamvor, lord of the dead, will take your hand when death arrives, make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. Delightful. Nice visions. He shop symbols, I assume this guy.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
That's true.
The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
I'll take your word for it, actually.
That'll fuck you.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking.
I'm fine, just bone weary after a
Oh,
difficult day.
stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
Sounds like a grandma who
Not
wants
that they'd
grandkids.
listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now.
Don't touch me.
What a brave
Step quick. On my hand. Let's prowl.
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'm gonna burn them.
What I'd do for some
All's well that ends
We're exposed
not
now.
as bad as it could have. Time to press ahead.
Actually, I forgot to check over
Something
here.
good here, I hope.
Because, we are gonna be exploring this world, and we did just help them. The least we could do is look around. I don't condone actual stealing in real life, but this is in-game, so...
Let's see what this does.
That's a different story.
What will we do for work? I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure, blood excites me.
Right. You're an idiot. We're exposed now.
That's a lot of text for something I'm not even
Delicious.
sure if I can or should read out loud right now, so
With pleasure.
there we go.
All right. What now? If not
Great.
paper, then throat.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
And again. Swing and...
Wait, what does it mean strange?
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Honestly,
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
just because I can tell it's not right doesn't mean I care
What's
enough.
inside?
Basically, it doesn't harm me, I don't give a rat's ass. Actually not. Let's just progress.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
Hey yo.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Ah yes, definitely smart wild shape against scared parents.
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back!
I'll go there, damn please.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go
Keep
right,
back!
please.
Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Of course she does. Seems like I'm one of the only people here who can actually fight, so of course she will be interested in learning what I'm capable of. I don't trust her. There's something very suspicious about this.
Find honor. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Fly quick. Fly safe.
Oh yeah, Wall is over here. I wanna talk to him before I do anything.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
A procurer of associate stories and the curious.
You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just
saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Here. There we go. Ah, but now I have the ring for Shadowheart. It's called Blessed Mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns.
My Earthside friend. Alas, I've never learned.
Oh, that looks like a in heat pig. I don't want to talk to that thing, even if I could.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a big snake.
Please. I'm sorry.
That's just a
This is
kid. But would
madness,
they be?
Korga. She's
What?
just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
He says while looking at me. Anyways, thief, poison. What is this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
No, I
She
said what I
eats
said.
our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Release her. I will see that she's out of trouble. Yeah, I will use my inspiration roll on this because I'm not gonna deal with a child risking pain from a snake of all things.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me.
Oof.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Daughter of darkness.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin will...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Well, that's rude.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe.
Sorry, but
What
accurate.
is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Honestly, also accurate. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
True, because
I know that look.
everything
You're
is
wondering why
a
I was in pain before.
byproduct.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Then I will drop it. For now.
This will all be over. The ritual's
I'll give it a
almost
shot.
finished.
What if they try to steal from us? The game.
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape
First of all, hello. Wait, Death and Divinity, a godly guide. Now this I want to read. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain it. It's a duty that has been passed down from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites. But there must always be an overseer for the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons it was Jurgel, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare until he grew weary. Young Ball, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jurgel's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder, if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for the noble Kalimvor to judge passing souls if one deity can hold the process entire? Even gods can die. After all, those who worship death should remember that above all else. Damn. A brush with evil on Axe. It has been too long, dear reader, since we last sat together. I wish it was because I'd been traveling far and wide, working to bring you more tips and tricks on how to triumph over evil. Alas, that was not the case, for I fell prey to a green hag. Worry not, I am alive and well, but I have spent the last 2 years in her service. One day I will share what happened in that darkened cell, but not this day. Instead, I come to you with a warning. We have discussed hags before, be they of the night, green or sea variety, and how they are not to be trifled with, but even with all my research, I never truly understood what it meant to encounter one. Even beings, evil beings, hags rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail to lure their victims in. I knew this, I repeated it many times to you, dear reader, but I did not realize their charm, their allure. I did not know I would come to love her. What that I would yearn to please her. She strung me along, tempting me with my wildest dreams. I thought myself clever, that I would be able to outmaneuver her. I once bested a Glabrezu. Surely I could handle a green hag. And she let me believe it until she sprung her trap. Hags delight in suffering, priding themselves on creating new and inventive ways to torment those in their care. And while I have escaped, I spend every waking moment in fear that that either her or one of her sisters will come for me. For Hag Coven does not let even the smallest of slights go unpunished. And so I resigned my previous guides to dealing with a hag, my suggestions for clever language and deceit. Instead, I offer these words: should you ever encounter a hag, run and pray she does not follow. Well, that's honestly just really concerning. Now let's do some more reading. The Unclaimed. In life, her
This
service.
feeling has caught someone's attention. What will you do? You may have talked your way out of this.
Gotta go.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
Let's forget about cost healing.
Broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
I betrayed my oath, so
She's never looked better. I'm impressed. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for
You found
Natty.
her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
More than tired. Something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped into my eye.
It's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
So you killed him and laid him on the table.
No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can
Of
help.
course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a on a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and
A
infected.
mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that. But thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections, and it doesn't turn you into one of them.